toggle clamp is a mechanical clamping device designed to securely hold a workpiece in place using a pivoting mechanism and a locking action. It applies strong holding pressure while allowing for quick and easy clamping and unclamping. This strange-looking clamp is actually incredibly handy, and every so often I discover a new way to use them. Toggle clamps come in all shapes and sizes, and this video is the perfect opportunity to dive into a few of the most useful types and how you might use them. I'll walk you through several different toggle clamps, suggest some practical applications, and then show you how to build a simple stop-lock jig using one. When I started shopping for these, I found it surprisingly tricky to judge their size and function just from the photos online, so hopefully this video makes it easier for you to choose the right clamps for your projects. This is my first ever toggle clamp, a horizontal toggle clamp that I've had for years. I picked up 2 of these at my local hardware store, and honestly, they were the only ones I could find in a physical store. At $9 each, they were crazy expensive for such a simple tool. While they have been useful, their size and design have limited what I can do with them. So it's time for an upgrade. Inside this box, I have $50 worth of toggle clamps that I've ordered online. It might not seem like that much, but you'll be surprised to see what you can actually get for $50. Let's check them out. I got these clamps from JLCMC, which is also the sponsor of this video. JLCMC is a massive Chinese manufacturer that supplies CNC and mechatronic parts to the industry, but now they've expanded into the private and small business market, offering huge discounts to get new customers in the door. And yes, they're sponsoring YouTubers like me to spread the word. If you register on their webshop, you get a $60 coupon just for signing up. That's a pretty good deal to start with. Now, let's check out these clamps and explore how they can be used before building the stop-lock jig. Toggle clamps operate on a pivot and lever system. When you push the handle, it moves the clamping arm into place and locks it in position. The built-in linkage system holds the clamp securely in place, preventing movement until you intentionally release it. Let's start with the push toggle clamp. This one applies pressure forward from the base. You can adjust the clamp with the screws for added or reduced pressure. It is quite useful to secure pieces without interfering with the surface of the piece, for example, when using the hand plane. Next up is the vertical toggle clamp. In the locked position, the handle stands perpendicular to the base. I've used these for jigs on my table saw, like holding down wood while making angled cuts. They also work great for a miter sled when cutting 90-degree angles for picture frames, ensuring perfectly repeatable cuts every time. Then there's the horizontal toggle clamp. It works just like the vertical one, but the handle sits parallel to the base when locked. This is really useful when you need to hold a workpiece securely, but don't want the handle getting in the way of your work. A great example is using it on a drill press table or a router jig. Another great case is for a stop block on a miter saw fence or a table saw sled, and that's the jig I'll demonstrate in this video. Let me show you how easy it is to build a simple jig for this. Let's start by prepping some MDF for the build. Right now, I'm using clamps to hold a simple stop block in place. It works, but it's not ideal. This new jig should be both faster and more practical. Once the MDF is cut to size, I want to shape a small lever on one of the pieces. And actually, this gives me a perfect opportunity to show another use for toggle clamps. This piece is way too small to safely hold by hand. And even on the sled, it's just too close to the blade. So I'll use a small push-style toggle clamp to hold it in place. Works like a charm. The reason I'm adding a lever is to allow the toggle clamp to press the stop block firmly against the fence when it's locked. You could build this from 3 separate pieces, but I think this approach is more stable, especially when applying pressure towards the stop block. Now I'll glue everything up and drive in a few screws to hold it together, then it's time to mount the toggle clamp. I haven't finished building the full miter station in my new shop yet, so for now this piece will serve as a fence for this demonstration. And there it is. It works just fine. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It really helps people find this content. And let me know in the comments if you use toggle clamps for your projects. I'd love to hear your creative applications. Also, make sure to subscribe. I have a ton of exciting projects coming up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.